Either way, let's get these walls done.
I feel like it's such a disservice to y'all that I'm having a little bit of cracking along the seam of the drywall, and I am now covered in drywall, so I'm gonna try to get as much as I can.
Don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand.
Good morning, friends. It is a beautiful, cold, yet very sunny day. We're gonna be working on the inside again today. We finished up all of the texturing on this front wall that's directly in front of me behind you guys. And we're gonna be doing this back wall, kitchen, pantry, all of that today. I'm very excited to have this done because then we're gonna sand it and we're gonna paint it. Major progress is gonna be made today. I'm very, very excited. I'm not 100% sure what Cody's working on today. A lot of the stuff like painting, texturing, I can do on my own. We did it in our last home, and so I have somewhat of knowledge on how to do it. So I'm not 100% sure on what Cody's going to be doing today. He might help me, he might continue to work outside. Either way, let's get these walls done.
Because we live full-time in the house that we're building, we have functional chaos here. So things have to be moved before we can start on a project, which means this dog crate, all of their toys, the vacuum, so on and so forth. And then I think a couple things over there so we can tackle that wall. So let me get everything moved and then we'll get started.
Actually, first things first, let me pour myself another cup of ambition, or whatever Dolly said. Cannot function around this house without coffee. This is my third cup. Now we are officially ready. Baby, will you grab my big old tub? It's so heavy. Thank you.
I like to get as much as I can on and then stamp it on here and kind of use this as my palette. I work fairly quickly with this stuff, so I'm not worried about my tub drying out by not having a lid. And it's a lot easier if I kind of have a palette to work with. I think I'm gonna go up and around, then go that way. So I'm gonna start on the bottom here of the pantry. I feel like it's such a disservice to y'all that I can't leave the music that I'm listening to in my videos and I have to take it out for copyright and add like overlay music. I feel like it's such a disservice because I always put calming, peaceful music in the back of our videos when in reality I'm listening to Save a Horse by Big and Rich to stay motivated and get myself like pumped up so I'll actually want to work and do things because a girl is tired. So it's such a disservice because we're always jamming out over here and y'all never get to enjoy it with us, but back to work. And I waste my money, you wouldn't wear my ring. I have my playlist on a shuffle right now, so the next song that came up was Lead Me to the Cross, which is also a hype song. Love the Lord, so I'm gonna keep it, but I just thought that was so funny I had to share. We were having a little bit of cracking along the seam of the drywall, and I think maybe it's just because we may have missed a screw. So I had Cody come inside, look at it, add in a couple extra screws, and then I'm just gonna mud on top of it, and I think it'll be fine. Once we paint, you'll have no idea. Not gonna texture on the inside of our door right here, and that's just because we plan on picture framing all of our doors and windows, and so wood will go right there. But I am gonna do around the mini split, so I'm gonna do my best not to make a mess. However, I probably will make a mess, and then I'll just have to clean the mini split, which is honestly fine because as you can tell, she's crusty and dusty and just gross, so she needs a good cleaning anyways. Also, if everybody can just turn a blind eye to the fact that Cody forgot to paint underneath the mini split and maybe sand a little bit. He was supposed to do that and he forgot, and that's okay. Life happens. We just remembered and talked about it, so hopefully he'll do that soon. It's really not that big of a deal. But yeah, just ignore it. I'm sure a lot of you are cringing at the fact that I'm going around versus taking the mini split down and texturing underneath it. But in this household, we work smarter, not harder, and it's never going to be removed, so it's fine. Nobody will ever know. I'm gonna scrape as much as I can off before it dries, and then as soon as I'm done with everything, I'll give her a good wash. As you know, Cody's gonna be adding a hot water coil to our fireplace, and so this piece of drywall will come down but our hot water heater is in our bathroom, so it'll be whenever we take all the drywall down in our bathroom and spray foam in there. That is why we haven't finished this part. He's looking at ways to be able to do it earlier, but we haven't found a good plan yet. So hopefully he'll come up with something. If not, it's really not that big of a deal. I'm gonna go ahead and texture around and behind the TV, just so that way half of this section is done and we're really only having to focus on this tiny little corner. So let's knock this out because I'm starving, but I wanna get ungross before I cook, and there's no point to do that if I have to do more texture, so let's do it.
Trying to wake up from a dream is harder than it seems. Birds are flying all around, some fall and hit the ground. This is where I should belong, inside a simple song. Down the line, beyond the brink of time, I will love you till I die.
Alrighty, we got the entire wall done, or as much as we could get done. I am now covered in drywall, so I'm gonna try to get as much as I can off of me and then make lunch because we are starving.
The way I am is not what it seems. Tangled up in dreams. I'm tired in oh so many ways. Been gone for 7 days. I don't know why I can't explain. My heart delivers pain, and I got nothing more to say. I'm just bored in every way. I don't know where I wanna go, but I swear to let you know. I will love you till I die, on shaky grounds. You could never understand. The way I am is not what it seems. Tangled up in dreams. I will love you till I die, on shaky ground. You could never understand. The way I am is not what it seems. Tangled up in dreams.
smaller budget.
Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make